Couple shares story of hope a year after surviving home explosion. Kevin and Medley Bodun have, so far, spent a majority of their married life together inside the sterile confines of Ochsner LSU Health after being severely burned in a house fire only weeks after their wedding. Kevin has since been released from doctor's care but still spends a majority of his time at the hospital to see his wife as she continues to undergo various treatments. It's hard still. We still have emotional days, and we know that there will be tough days ahead, but recovery is a process. It's not one sharply defined stage to another, Kevin said. It's a very gradual process. Let's dive into the story. But before we start, don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to our channel to get some interesting stuff. Kevin Bodun and his wife, Medley Zeigler, survived a home explosion in Bossier City in July 2019. It's the date on which their lives changed forever, just 3 weeks after they got married. Shortly after 7:30 p.m. on Tuesday, July 9th, Bossier City firefighters rushed to the couple's home in the 1700 block of Allison Avenue to extinguish the flames. A still from witness video provided to KSLA, which shows the moments after the fire ignited during an explosion at the Bodun home on July 9th, 2019. Kevin, an LSU medical student, and Medley, daughter of a Gonzalez pastor, were both injured in the fire. At the time, Medley's burns were considered life-threatening, with burns covering her body. Not a lot's been released concerning the fire itself, but investigators believe the fire was accidental and that natural gas was a contributor to its ignition, according to Bossier City spokesperson Tracy Landry. Within days of the incident, a GoFundMe campaign was created with a $50,000 goal to help various expenses, such as replacing what was lost in the fire and to help cover medical expenses. Approximately 570 donors have contributed more than $48,000 of the goal as of Tuesday. The campaign's been shared more than 3,800 times and has more than 600 followers. Other contributions, such as check donations, gift cards, various small gifts or means of assistance, have also been sent or provided to the couple. It was amazing, and it's allowed me and my family to focus on, our recovery, my wife, and everything like that. It's just been a huge blessing, truly, Kevin said. Kevin is on leave of absence from medical school and says the faculty's been very kind and supportive. I'm able to give her my full attention and not worry about school, which is important, and I do want to go back, but I don't feel pressured. I'm not in a hurry, he said. When asked about Medley, Kevin said she's a lot better. Medically, she's stable. She's almost through with her procedures. Maybe we had our last one yesterday, but they'll have to reassess Friday, Kevin told The Times on Tuesday. But other than that, she's making a really strong recovery. In a recent social media post by a family member, Medley was able to stand and support herself for the first time in 10 weeks. I definitely look forward for when my wife can come home, Kevin said. That will be a huge step, and I know that'll make me feel like she's free again, not limited to medical facility. Let's share another life survival story of a woman. Kathy Wilson was a 41-year-old woman who lived with her daughter in Shelbyville, Indiana. About 10 years ago, she fell ill unexpectedly. Initially, she thought it was just because of stress and work, but her daughter was a bit worried about her mental and physical health. Kathy decided to take some vitamins and over-the-counter medicines in an attempt to recuperate. She took multivitamins like vitamin E, vitamin C, vitamin B, zinc, iron, but none of it seemed to help her. Finally, her daughter Ashley decided to go and see a doctor, but the doctor just diagnosed what she already knew. She advised her to take a few days off work to rest. Kathy's illness was unshakable. Ashley was growing increasingly worried, so she dragged Kathy back to the doctor. The doctors couldn't believe that a strong, young woman with a healthy immune system like Kathy, who should have overcome the flu weeks ago, was still deteriorating. Dr. Mary Beth Hensley then decided to take some blood and allergy tests in hopes of picking up any disease or intolerance. The medical tests confirmed that Kathy was a healthy woman. The doctors decided to put Kathy on several antibiotics. The doctor had hoped that these medications would give her an insight into her ailment, but Kathy started to feel worse instead of better. Her friends and family members started to worry about her condition. Kathy also started to search her symptoms online and spoke to different experts in online chats. Later on, she also tried some herbal treatments and natural remedies, but nothing seemed to be helping her. Kathy did not stop to visit her doctor over the next 10 years. Dr. Hensley also tried her best to provide the best care and tested for everything that she could, but nothing seemed out of the ordinary. I felt we were very thorough but didn't come up with a solution, Dr. Hensley explained. The mystery illness had affected Kathy's mental health. Her relationships, work, and most importantly, her quality of life suffered a lot. After 10 years of her flu-like symptoms, she was exhausted and decided that if no one could help her, she'd help herself. She called contractors to build a new bathroom, but shortly after, they made a shocking discovery. The contractor's foreman just asked Kathy when her water heater had been installed. She replied, maybe 10 years ago? The contractors discovered that the furnace and water heater were not fitted correctly, which was causing trace amounts of carbon monoxide to escape and leak into the house over an extended period of time. But isn't carbon monoxide poisonous? Carbon monoxide is colorless and odorless, invisible to the eye. And this makes the gas a silent killer, because when the body's exposed to it, the gas displaces oxygen in the blood, and this causes serious damage to the heart, brain, and vital organs. After years of searching for answers from some specialists and healthcare professionals, Kathy had lost hope. But the most unexpected visitors had finally given her an answer. Kathy's on her way to recovery after all these years of illness. Kathy looks forward to her new life, and she thinks that her story will raise awareness about the dangers of carbon monoxide. That's all for today's stories. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share this video with your friends.